Hi everyone, Seth Gozu here. I am in class. This is my sculpting class. You see us working on our pieces. We are modeling a bust and a figurative form. So the main goal for this video is to show how to hollow out a sculpture so it will be ready for kiln firing. The goal is for the figure not to explode. So the limit or the recommended thickness is 1/2 inch or less. You'll be seeing me demonstrating, and this is my demo. And the students, I will be going around and we are going to be hollowing their pieces. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click subscribe, comment, and click the bell. When sculpting, your goal is always to compress. Water is always your enemy, especially if you're going to be slip and scoring. You wanna use a non-drippy slip. If you can use a thicker version of the slip, it's a lot better. You saw me just now that I flipped the sculpture and compressed the bottom, and I let it sit for a while because my goal is to also hollow out that bottom. If you are sculpting the feet or the hands, try to keep that lump of clay and try not to make them thin right away because it will crack and dry fast because it's a small sculpture. So when you're sculpting the phalanges, just do them slowly. Make sure you use the right tool and a smaller tool for the detail, and feel the clay and making sure it's not drying up really fast. So now after I let the base sit for a while, it's strong enough and leather hard. So I started hollowing out the bottom, and at the same time I'm compressing because this is fresh clay, it's wet. So I'm carefully feeling, keeping the 1/2 inch thickness. When you are going to flip your sculpture this way, making sure you protect your detail, having your sculpture sit on the foam, so this will not disturb the detail you just recently made. 1/2 inch, so you don't even have to touch anything.
Okay, on this side?
Yeah.
But just carve out the middle here?
Yep, so you have to put your outline 1/2 inch around. Just put it there. So after you cut your sculpture using the wire tool, use a needle tool to outline a 1/2 inch guide so you will not accidentally hollow out too deep or too thin, and you will create a hole. And if you accidentally created a hole by mistake, make sure you put back the clay that you removed, compress from both sides, and make sure it's 1/2 inch. On this sculpture, you see the cut of the wire is like a letter V or sharp down and up, because that is a technique that will help your sculpture stay put together. So by gravity, it's holding that little piece together, because if you cut it slanted, it might slide off and weaken your piece. Under the sun. This is almost 1/2 inch, so you can go, yeah. So after hollowing out the form, compression is the key. So feel the clay, making sure there's no bubbles. It's compressed hard, compress well, and getting that leather hard effect both sides from inside and outside. So that's your goal.
We'll do it later, when you put it back all together. This is just cutting, slicing, and let me see. Yeah. Just a little bit here because this is more than half inch, right? So we'll see at the bottom we can probably just tighten this a little bit because we have this solid. Yeah, just very little here. Make this half inch at the bottom when it's done, not now. And then measure, oh yeah, just a little bit of that, yeah. Get this dry up a little bit more because it's soft. You can go ahead and scrape that. And you can wedge this, you can still use that. Regular wedge. It's wet, right? Yeah, you can go as long as you stay half inch. I want you to feel her leg right there and see if you go ahead and go touch the, yeah, go ahead and go to her side. So, it's the shape like the leg, yeah. Going that way. Yeah, just feel it. Go do this first, and then you can, it'll be easy to see. Okay, go all the way down. Just very little. It's almost thin already, because you have thin part here. Just, okay, there's some remaining here. Make it flat, that side. I'm gonna put in your face. Okay, go.
This point, the student already put the piece together after hollowing it out, and she's holding the noodle, the clay noodle, tiny clay noodle, and after she slip and score and slip, she's attaching the noodle and compressing and making sure that there's no air bubbles and compression.
Giving her a shower because she knows she's hollow inside.
Cap is also thick, so we created a hole on that kneecap, and right now you'll see her reattaching the part that she removed to hollow out the inside of the sculpture, and now she's reattaching it after scoring and applying slip, and now she's compressing them together.
This part is what we lost somewhere here. I think it's upside down here, so you can attach that back. And then this is the knee area. So you have to slip and score that too. A little bit to make separate later. Just a little. If you remember, that's the one that's separate later from the firing. Like, oh yeah, I remember. It's a tiny piece. My nose before that I created, that's the one that exploded. I just kind of attach it.
Who thinks that you will have to slip and score that tiny nose? And if it's really too tiny, sometimes I poke it, like that. Some people just use the needle. I just love this. It's so tiny, so thin. Yeah. There. And then sometimes when you connect it, you won't remember where's the connection. So my secret is this. I slip and score now, so at least I know where to put my noodles. So you can see them now, right? Because of the slip over spilling. So you do this scratching around all over. Go ahead, and that's where you will put the noodle, which you also have to scratch. It's always scratch both sides. Score or scratch, and then you also wet with slip.
Same thing,
pretending this is long, I cut it. You're supposed to like one thumb pushing and this is like holding it up, pretending to be long, but I cut it by accident. So you push, push, here. Push, push,
Nice.
push. So it's not too much re-sculpting again. Then you go back later and you smooth it out. As if nothing happened.
That's so cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks good.
Looks
It's
good.
better than I thought.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Hello, hi.
Hey.
You know you're coming.
Okay, thank you.
These are your stuff. Mr. Bucket. Good, and this is your item. That's it for you. You bring pieces again?
I did.
The baby one. Not
The baby one, right? You said it last time.
yeah, you can measure it.
Alright, good.
We'll put it on the side first, on the edge. Let me know when you're ready. Hold on, I don't have my hand yet. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up. Alright, in the middle. Middle, more here on this side. There. Yeah. There.
Yes, I'll come back to you. No, I won't ask where you run under the sun. Yes, I'll come back to you. Then I'll ask, what have we done under the sun? To be free, be away, big breath that you can't fake. Once you've begun, press my
Ingrid is sculpting using the slab technique. So this is hollow from the inside and the head is two half circle or bowl shape put together and created the head. So this is a slab technique. Once again, thank you folks for watching my video. Hope you like it. Please don't forget to click subscribe and keep watching.